when I think about project management systems or our processes, we use another tool called Trainual for a lot of our process documentation. We use a tool called Asana for our project management systems. We use a tool called Jira for our engineering project management. These are all platforms. And when you kind of have to almost think about them as like an office, right? So I step inside of your Asana board as an example, and whatever you're using, Basecamp, Trello, doesn't really matter what it is. It's all the way to be able to very quickly and easily communicate information to a significant amount of people instantaneously. So I can write that information down in Asana. I can say, hey, I'm going on to a podcast with Matt tomorrow, and I'd really like to be able to figure out, is this someone that I should really go onto a podcast with? Or how should I prepare for that particular podcast? Well, then I can have other collaborators that can come in, and when they're ready, they can actually collaborate on that task, as opposed to me interrupting them with a Zoom call, as an example.
Right.
The thing that I always tell people is your job as a manager, in my opinion, is to be able to remove barriers to focus from your direct reports. And unfortunately, I believe in the vast majority of cases, you are the biggest barrier to their focus. And so by getting yourself out of the way and allowing them to be able to collaborate with you when it's most opportunistic for them, it allows you to speed up the organization as opposed to speeding up yourself. So if you require immediacy for anything, you really have to ask yourself, do I need the answer to that question right now? Because when I message Matt, as an example, on Slack and say, hey, can we jump onto Zoom for a quick 15 minutes? Yes, it sped you up, but it's actually sped the other person down pretty significantly. And that en masse creates a very slow moving organization, which isn't really remote work. It's just recreating the office.